a big topic on East Tennesseans' minds, the rising cost of lots of everyday things. And of course, that extends to the usual items families enjoy for the Easter holiday, from hard-boiled eggs to chocolate bunnies. And this year, costs are up. The National Retail Federation estimates Americans are projected to spend a total of $23.6 billion, slightly below the record high from 2023. Egg prices are now at a record high of $6.23. That's a result of the bird flu outbreak that's been hitting the poultry industry and driving up prices since the winter. But UT professor of supply chain management Thomas Goldsby says prices are not higher across all the grocery store aisles.
Think about the things that might be on your shopping list for Easter. We'd have a lot of food items as we might be hosting friends and family. And we've been seeing actually pretty modest inflation because most of those supply chains and sources of supply are domestic. And so we're not going to see a great deal of effect there. We have fewer eggs making their way to market. By the time it goes through distribution and ultimately to retail, where you and I would buy our eggs, everyone is having to pass along those higher costs.
Now, we told you earlier in the week about chocolate sellers raising some prices due to increased costs for cocoa, blamed on climate change and cost increases through the supply chain. Professor Goldsby also wants to remind consumers that importers are now ordering goods for back to school and Labor Day, so tariffs are affecting business decisions now that will play out months from now. As we move on now, a tragic encounter between people and wildlife is our next big story tonight at 7. 3 black bears have been killed after a scare near Gatlinburg. Despite the early reports, a woman was not bitten. That's according to Sevier County Sheriff Michael Hodges. But TWRA says it cannot determine yet if an attack occurred. This happened on Jefferson Road. A neighbor in that area provided 6 News with the video you see right here behind me saying it shows the bears involved. Now, that neighbor, Lisa Parrish, says those bears are a frequent sight.
These bears have been growing up in our community since they were little wee cubs. Her and the mom and the babies come around quite frequently. When they're out, everybody knows there's bears. You just come inside or you let them go about their business and they go off.
TWRA agents say this is not the first time they've been called to deal with a bear encounter in that area. They shared these pictures with 6 News showing the aftermath of an incident there last Friday. Apparently groceries have been left in the car. You see it there. Bears going after the food, apparently causing such extensive damage, the car was declared a loss. That break-in prompted agents to set a trap. We're told they found a juvenile bear in that trap when agents responded yesterday. That bear, a yearling, was euthanized. Another adult and a second yearling were put down as well. TWRA explains that going by the behavior seen in this encounter and by how much the bears were accustomed to going after food, there was no way the bears could be relocated. An agency spokesperson going on to say, quote, "These decisions are never made lightly and we understand the public's concern. Our priority is always to ensure the safety of both people and wildlife." Big challenges for firefighters in 2 separate fires around East Tennessee. One of those fires, south of Pigeon Forge, proved to be fatal, claiming the life of 1 person. Pigeon Forge firefighters were called to the scene on PD Drive at around 3:30 Thursday. When they got there, they say flames burning on the 2nd floor of the house kept them from getting to the 2nd story as they tried to find a person that witnesses feared had not escaped. After putting out the flames, they found the person dead. The body was taken to the Knox County Regional Forensic Center for identification.
When we arrived, it was heavily involved, and we work and we survive for that victim out there, and victim first culture. Okay, that we're going to push hard to see that we can find a victim. So we were looking at ventilator search, but it was impossible. So we pushed up to that 2nd division and controlled that stairway. So it really was a coordinated attack, trying to give the victim the best chance of survival.
Chief Watson says the cause of that fire is still under investigation. And a firefighter was injured after crews responded to a house fire in North Knoxville. This one happened this morning. Rural Metro Fire responded to a fire on High School Road at around 10. Despite the gusty winds, they were able to contain the fire and keep it from spreading to nearby woods. Firefighters, though, had another challenge to overcome as the property was more than 1,800 feet from a fire hydrant. One person had to be evaluated on the scene, and one of its firefighters received an injury to his upper arm. Also on our big story list tonight, Knoxville police say 3 people have been indicted on murder charges stemming from 2 separate overdose deaths. KPD says DeMichael Hines is charged in the 2023 overdose death of an 18-year-old girl at a sober living facility in Mountain City. Amanda Martin and George Jocelyn are charged in the 2024 overdose death of a 54-year-old woman at a home on McCroskey Avenue. Chief Paul Noel hoping these indictments will help prevent more overdose deaths. A school issue on our Big 7 at 7 list tonight. It also crosses over into those rising costs we've been talking about as Knox County Schools proposes an increase in the price of school meals. According to the proposal, they're suggesting adding 50 cents to lunches for students K through 12, as well as 25 cents to breakfast. In their budget meeting last Tuesday, the Assistant Superintendent of Operations attributed this to the rising cost of food and matching prices seen across the area at other schools. For children who may eat breakfast at lunch and lunch at school every day, this would add up to $135 more spent per student each year. And parents in the community say that could not only put a larger dent in their bank accounts, but could impact their kids' access to a meal.
The school lunches is sometimes the only lunch that children might get. I don't know their parents' financial situation. I only know my own. And I think maybe a lot of kids could really benefit from a free lunch, especially a hot meal. Even if it's good, bad, it's something.
The increase would also add 75 more cents to adult breakfast and $2 more to adult meals. According to the proposal, it would bring in more than $300,000 in school revenue. Tracking the economy, unemployment continues to be stable in the state. The rate for March was 3.6%, down 1/10 of a percentage point over the previous month. Tennessee's unemployment continues to be well below the national average of 4.2%. Over the past year, highest job growth was seen in government, hospitality, and transportation. Despite a lower unemployment rate, the State Department of Labor and Workforce says employers across Tennessee continue to search for skilled and qualified workers.